Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. It looks like there's something new here. We have Addictive Drums 2 and version 2.6. It's a free update for all AD2 users. So we're going to go ahead and check it out and see what the features are. There's a couple nice little workflow speed ups on here. And let's see here. So the first one here is export loops and samples like a breeze. So in the bottom corner, there is a recorder option on there, and it looks like what you can do is you could select that area and drag it over. But what I like about this is that the file is auto trimmed. So it's auto trimmed to the closest half bar for perfect loops every time. And the file name always contains the date and time tempo information for easy sharing and organization. That's nice. That's just a time saver. So that's great. I'm going to definitely try that out. Also here they have snapshots. I think if I remember right, this was actually in a previous version of Addictive Drums 2, so they brought that back because they updated to 2.5. So you have 5 different snapshots that you can go between, and any changes you make are automatically saved in the current selected snapshot. So you could basically set Addictive Drums the way you want to have it, and you can toggle between those snapshots and see which one that you prefer. That's nice. Turbocharging browsing. Basically, you can use the arrow keys to go through and maneuver between all the different individual presets and other things like that. So that's just a time saver. That's good. Store and audition potential beats in the shortlist. Ooh. Oh, I like this one. So what you can do is you have a different section in there. You pick the different beats that work within your song, and you're like, okay, do I want this one or that one? You kind of go between them. So what you can do is put them into the shortlist, and then from the shortlist, you can drag those out and put that into your project. Okay, so I'm going to go through a lot of these, and we're going to test them out and see what they're all like. But yeah, I love this free update. Man, this is pretty cool. 2.5 I was already shocked at, but 2.6, this is nice. So first thing to do is to install the update. So we're going to go through to the XLN online installer, and yep, here they are. 2 updates. Looks like it's the Cloud Sync, XLN Cloud Sync, and also the one for Addictive Drums 2. Let's see how long this takes. Installing, verifying, finishing, checking. Updated 2 products. I love how fast this is. That's pretty awesome. Okay, we're going to test it out. So let's check out the audio recorder. I have Logic open right now, and I have Addictive Drums 2 2.6 set up as a virtual instrument on here on one of the tracks. So what it says here is we can hit play, and it's automatically going to record to the recorder. But one thing I noticed when I was looking at this, there's a setup audio recorder option on here. So I'm going to click that. Oh, okay. So this is different. Let's see. Always recording, audio recorder setup. Whenever you play a sound or beat in Addictive Drums 2, the audio recorder captures it. You can immediately drag it into another application, a great way to get some nice one-shots or loops into your projects. Note, recording is always active, but it creates an actual file on disk when you perform a drag and drop operation. Please choose a folder you would like to use for these exported files. So I went ahead and set a folder. I looked up what the default folder is for Logic, and it looks like it's the user folder. And then there's a subfolder called music. So let's do the choose exported folder, and I'll go to music. And what I did is I created a folder called AD recorder for Addictive Drums. Okay, all set up. So I have users, music, well, it should be username, music, and then AD recorder. All set up, you're good to go. Drag the WAV file from the audio recorder to export. So I'm gonna click OK. So let's try it. Let's hit play. Let's drag it onto, let's do a new track actually. Oh, look at that. AD-beat 2025. We got the date and everything like that. 85 BPM, so it actually has the beat per minute on there. Let's listen back to it. And what I'll do is I'll loop this section. And, oh, so what I need to do is change the tempo of the song to 85. Okay, let me redo this. So I'm going to do that, delete that. Let's drag it in now with my tempo at 85. And yes, it lines up perfectly. Okay, so that's one thing too. Also, make sure the tempo of the track is set to the same tempo that's within your DAW if you want to drag it in there. Good to know. So let's listen to it. That is so cool. And you can tell the loop point, it's perfect, yeah. It's trimmed and everything. That is really nice. So before I did a loop for the audio recorder, now we're going to try and do an actual sample instead. We're going to create our own sample from scratch. So using the audio recorder function, all we have to do is go into, say, like the kit, and then trigger the sound. So let's start with a kick. See the recorder at the bottom. Okay, it shows it that it built it and recorded it. Now it's available to click and drag. So let's click it and drag it in here. There it is. And then let's make that a little smaller. Close this. You can see the file here. Okay, play. There it is. Nice kick sample. You can place that anywhere within song. You can actually build the track with that if you want to throw in the kick. So let's go back and do another one. Let's do the snare. So go in here, open up Addictive drums. There's the recorder. It still shows the kick. So let's do the snare. Looks like it's recording. Okay, there it is. It built it. And what I'll do is I'll rename this to kick. Let's do the snare. Close that. Let's make it smaller. And play it. So kick. So one shots, you want to throw a sample in there, you want to do a cymbal, and then you could take the cymbal and reverse it. A lot of times, a lot of producers do that for different sections. So any of the sounds that are within Addictive drums can be created, turned into actual samples that you throw into your DAW. That, wow, I can see a lot of potential for this for future tracks, and just adding like little details here and there, but then turning it to audio, and then with that audio you can manipulate the audio however you want to. Very cool indeed. Okay, we'll go to the next section here and try some more stuff out. So let's try Snapshots. So basically they let you evaluate, A/B test your sound selection and tweaks. So you can record everything to one snapshot, make another snapshot, and go between them. So let's try it real quick. So I'm just going to go ahead and have the beat that's on here. So if I want to do this, let's do solo the kick. Okay, that's pretty wild. Let's save that as a snapshot. Well, actually, it is already saved. So what we'll do is we'll go back and go to hit the plus. And now we're in a different snapshot. So what we'll do here is we will turn off what we did. Let's go back and play it. Okay, so got some wild sounds there. Here's the last one. Let's go back to the first one. So basically, with those 5 snapshots, you can do whatever you want, make crazy, wild, weird sounds, and then you could try it out and see if you like it within the track. Another cool addition. I do definitely like that, and I will definitely be using that quite a bit more. There's also another section in here for turbocharging the browsing. That's just using your up and down arrows. That's pretty much self-explanatory. So that's just going into beats here, going up and down, over, up and down. Yep, that's pretty easy to figure out, but very nice. I definitely like that. Okay, one more thing left that we'll check out. We'll go from there. So the last update for Addictive Drums 2.6 is the Shortlist. And this is just a nice way of organizing everything before you import it into your DAW. So what we'll do is we'll go over to Shortlist, which is an option right underneath Beats here. And you'll see it says drop beats here. So let's go through, we'll play some beats and we'll find the ones that we like. Here's the original, we'll keep that. Okay, so we have them all in there. So what we'll do is we'll go back to our drum track and let's import it into here. Creates the full thing, so I'm just going to do it down to a measure for each one of these. Actually, delete that. Hi-hat. Okay, make sure it's selected. There's hi-hat, okay. Rim click soft. So yeah, so make sure you click it in there and then it's selected and then drag it in. Which that's just me. Okay. Rim click variation. And then let's do the ride. And we'll just end it with that. Okay, let's check it out and listen to it, where it goes between each of these sections. And I'll also do the snapshots. Very, very cool. Okay, so that's a nice way of looking through, listening to everything and going, okay, I like that one. I like that one. Let's put it into the short list. You put it into a little collection, then you take them and you click and drag them into your project. And yes, very, very nice. Nice updates here. So those are all the new updates for Addictive Drums 2.6. It was the exporting loops and samples, the snapshots, the arrow keys, which that's always good to have, and also the shortlist for being able to put your ideas into a collection, and then from the collection you can throw that into your project. So these are all tools, the videos that I'm making, these are tools that I use to create. So I use Addictive Drums to create music. So if you like to actually listen to the music that I create using this tool and other tools, which I'll probably show later on, not probably, I definitely will. But if you would like to listen to the music, look on AfterAudio.com. You can listen to the music there, or actually the YouTube channel has my most current stuff. So definitely check out some of the other videos. You'll probably see one after this that'll pop up somewhere, hopefully. It's music, we'll see. But that's what all this is about. It's about creating, using the tools that you have to make music. And if you have music of your own that I can check out, throw it in the comment. Just throw a link in there. I like to definitely listen to everything and see what other people are creating as well too. Because what we do is we share ideas, we share techniques, we share things to help each other out as part of the community as musicians. So hope you enjoyed this. I hope you liked it. AfterAudio.com is my website and all the other stuff. But you know what to do also if you like this video. I don't even have to tell you. There's 3 things you can do. And it'll be greatly appreciated if you do it. But I'm not going to say what they are because that's what everyone does. And I don't feel like doing that. Anyways, have a great day. I hope everyone enjoyed this and enjoyed making this. See y'all later. Bye.